Hello, welcome to another video of Colorful Life. Today we are going to talk about the mono report. We are going to imagine a situation that if we are going to develop a, a package, npm package called the package 1, and then we are going to have another package called package 2, package B, and then finally we will have a front-end browser application built by React or Next.js, and then it will consume these two packages. In this case, what would we usually do is that we will build this. We will firstly build these two packages and then publish it to the npm package, npm uh, module management, and then it will become these two packages will become like cloud-based module, which it will be available for everybody to download. And then we then use the npm or yarn install or to our local machine, and then import these two package into our React app, and then we can consume that. Just this is a normal case for the development, but just imagine that if you want to update your package A or package B very frequently, it means that you need to repeat such kind of process over and over again. It's a very cumbersome. So this is where the mono report comes into play. So we are going to make use of the Lerna mono report management tool. So we will be able to uh, manage all the thing in the local machine instead of to repeat the process onto the cloud and then download the same package back to our local machine again and over again. So this is the I think this is a very beneficial usage of Lerna. Of course, there are many other useful features of Lerna, but in today's video, I'm gonna make use of this kind of feature to optimize our development process. So I'm gonna make use of my existing npm package, which are these two, EVM Web3 hooks, and then the MS365 Graph API auth. If you don't know what are these two, you can just check out my another video, and then I will put the link down below, and then you can have a check. Okay, and then this is the actually Web3 hook for the EVM, so that the people who want to use the Web3 wallet or Web3 objects will be able to just uh, pull 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 the everything object on blockchain. So it will have the how to use. So we just wrap the application into this Web3 provider, and then we will be good to go to use the Web3 context. Okay, but this is not the purpose of this video. I just briefly let you know what it is. And then this is another package that we are going to make use of today. This package is actually a package to access Microsoft 365 using the Graph API, and then it just make it easier for the user to access the Microsoft SharePoint or the OneCloud much easier. So it just wrap all the Graph API query API, RESTful API into a package, and then we will be able to use it as a JavaScript method to access all those RESTful API. So that is all for these two package. And then we actually let's go to my GitHub. So my repository. Okay. So actually, we are going to also make a demo of this application by using the EVM, the app boilerplate TS, and then another one is the this one. Give me a second. This one, Web3 old SharePoint. So what is these two package for? These two package are the front end application, which is the one I just mentioned, this one. So these two repository are playing the role of this one, and these two package are playing the role of these two. So actually, it's very obvious. And then these two packages will consume these two packages. So that is our goal. And then we don't need to upload these two packages. Once we update these two packages, we don't need to upload this part, republish it onto npm, and then download it to our local machine for the React application usage. Okay, so that's all the demo for today, for this video. So let's get into the code section. So we will just open up a new VS Code. Okay, and then just get into, I will make this application in our root user directory, so you can choose whatever directory you want, and then we will make a new project folder called colorful life, and then this is our project directory, and then we just cd into that. And then firstly, we will need to init the Lerna by this npx Lerna init, I believe. And then it will start up a Lerna project. Okay, as you can see, it installed the Lerna 6.5.1. And then we can just open this directory by VS Code, and then we can close this one. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think it's this one. And now, as you can see, now we have three packages. We have it generated the Lerna.json, which contains a configuration content inside, and then the normal package JSON, and then you can see there is workspace. It includes all the packages. Now we don't have nothing. We have nothing inside the packages, but the workspace, as long as we have the packages inside the as long as we have a package inside the packages, that will be included into the Yarn or npm workspace. So this is a very convenient tool. And then we might need to add a new one in here because we are going to use Yarn. So we are going to add the npm client. Oops. npm client, and then this will be Yarn. Okay, so that's what we need to, only thing we need to modify for now. Okay, then we were going to, okay, well, we probably, now we have our Lerna project, and then we can manage multiple projects inside our Lerna project, inside the packages. So our first task is migrate our first npm project inside the first npm project inside that directory, inside the package, right? So we are going to make use of the, let's search it, dash, no, well, here. Okay, so we get into this repository and then copy this one, and then we can just simply cd into the packages, and then probably not. We can create a new Lerna package by the simple command npx Lerna and create. We will call it, probably we will name it this EVM Web3 hook. Okay, we just EVM Web3 hook like this, and then -y, and then you will soon see. Okay, I think there's a typo, sorry. So we will soon see a new package pop up here. Okay, as you can see here, and then there are some template boilerplates generated automatically, but we will not going to use that, right? Not sure, but anyway, let's get into that directory, cd packages, and then evm web3.hook. Okay, now we are under that directory, and then we can just simply git clone, and as you can see, everything will be cloned into this directory. Where is it? Okay, here. So we just move everything into the right place. So these two, we move these two, just as RC, that's fine. Okay, we just move these two into the library, move, and then I think we only need that two. I think package, we can replace the package to this one, so we delete the original one, move to trash, and then we delete the auto-generated readme as well, and then we move the original readme and package.json to the root folder of this project. Okay, I think that's okay. I think we haven't moved it. Okay, and then I think we don't need this one. We just delete and move this forward out of this directory. We will move it to here. Move, and then we are going to delete this folder because it become empty. Okay, I think that's what we need to do. And then the TypeScript is yawning because that we don't have the src folder anymore. We will be changed to live, and then it is now okay. And then package.json, we need to make a little bit change as well because it is a mono report. For convention, we need to do it like this: add sign and then color for live / we call it evm web3 hook. Okay, and we just simply make it 0.0.0, and everything will leave it the same. We don't need the module again because we have already defined the export, and we probably need the types, and this will be let me think about it. It would be the and this curly bracket. It would be this ESN index.js. You will see why in the second later. Probably we just leave it here. We did nothing for now. Okay, so I think that's all we need to do. Now we have the EVM Web3 hook managed by Lerna monoreport project. Now we can let's try to do the yarn install. And it will automatically install all the necessary package inside this EVM Web3 hook. And it might take a little bit time because we have many packages to install. Actually, not that many, but these two has a lot of dependencies, so it will take a bit. So I'll probably just close it for now, and then I'll come back right after installation. Okay, now the packages, the dependencies has already successfully installed it, and then you can see there's node modules coming up here, coming out here, and it means that this package is working. And then, but as we mentioned, that we will need to create this application to consume our EVM Web3 hooks, right? So now we are going to make use of another package inside our repository, which is this one, the, not this one, the EVM DI boilerplate. Okay, so we get into here, and then we copy this boilerplate repos link, and then we will create another Lerna package named probably just DA EVM DAPP boilerplate. This long is another best name, but just it will work. And it's gonna create another package here, as you can see. So the same as before, we don't need this one, we don't need this one, we don't even need this one. Okay, we don't need everyone. We just delete everything. And then now we forgot to delete this one. Okay, now this became the empty folder. Now we go to clone this. Sorry. We are going to get into this directory, and then we will clone that project. And then you will see everything inside will come out. Okay, so because we use the git clone, the repository name of this repository will also become the root folder. So we are not gonna have that. So we move everything to the upper layer. Move. Okay, and then oops, this tool is not coming out. Why? Why? Hmm. Okay, I think we just use command line to process it. It's dangerous to do it in this way because it will miss some folder, so we delete everything and then we process it again. And then we do everything inside by command line. Okay, so we git clone again. Okay, and then we can see here, so we will move everything inside the EVM DAPP boilerplate.ts to the current directory. Oops. Oops. I think we don't need F. We only need that's weird. Probably we just copy one. Okay. Now we have everything the same inside the current directory. So what we need to do is to remove this remove this one. Okay, now everything seems working fine. Now we are going to get into this package.json. The same, we are going to make a name change, colorful live slash, and name it like evm-dapp-boilerplate. And then this one we are gonna make change to 0.0.0. It's better to have this version has the same version. I mean, we are gonna have better to have exactly the same version for all the packages. And then I think that's everything we need. Okay, now the most important thing is here. Remember that this package should be normally downloaded from the npm package to the local machine. But now we don't want, we want to directly consume the package inside our Lerna project. So what we need to do is make the change of this one. This will be the colorful live slash and this one, right? EVM web3 hook, and then it will be from 0 version colorful live. Okay, that's I think all we need to do. Then we can do the yarn install again. And then it's gonna take a little bit time again, so I'll come back after installation. Okay, now we have all the dependency installed, and just keep in mind that this dependency is not pulled from the cloud npm package, but using our local package over here. Okay, then we can get into the package of the app boilerplate, and you can see that the installed package is over here, and we can see if everything is working okay. Here you can see now it's actually not installed properly. We probably need to refresh it to see if it is working. I think it is not, so we can close the window down and we open it again. Then we cd into our colorful live and open it through VS Code, close this down, and we can see now everything is working fine. Let's give it a little bit time to load all the package. Okay, so you can see everything is working fine, but this one, the reason why it is not working is that now the name is not this one. We need to use the correct name, this one, and now it is okay. But you can see we have autocomplete of this project object, but actually the the TS TypeScript is yelling that we don't have the corresponding type of this module. So this comes out the reason is that actually in the package of this EVM Web3 hook package.json, we need to define a type to let the consumer to understand which type definition should be used. Okay, so we need to define types, and it should be the one. Okay, and another reason is that we haven't built this yet. We need to build this one to make sure that this package can be used by other package. So we can use this command npx lerna, and then we just want to build a certain scope, certain package, and then this package name will be the colorful live slash evm web3 the hook, and we can run build. So if we don't define this package explicitly, it will just call the run build for all the packages. In our case, is these two packages. Okay, now as you can see, the learner has successfully ran the target build of these packages on this packaging. Okay, so now I think we can see the this folder here, and then we will see there is a type definition here, and then there is type definition here. So this one is for the common JS module, and this one is for ES module. But you can see in this case that these two are all the same. So we can just define either of it. So we can do like types and list CJS, we just choose this one, and oops, weird, in this one, right? So now we have definition, different type definition here. So this one should become okay now, as you can see. And we will need to see if any other component makes use of these packages. Here, okay, here we need to change as well. We might be just copy this and then search it, and we can see here, which is this one. And we need to make the name change, color for life. Nice, we have autocomplete, save, and okay, that's fine. I think that's all we need to do. Oh, here, we also need to change to this one. Now it's perfect. Okay, so now I think we have already done what we need to do for now, and then we can run the package of the DA of the EVM DApp boilerplate. See if it is working fine. So we are using this command, Lerna. We need to define the project scopes explicitly. This will be color for line slash, let's see, yes, EVM DApp boilerplate, and then we are going to run this. Okay, looks good as far as so far so good. And then it will compile, it generate the next file folder. So I think it is okay. Now it's built, compiled. So we can go check if this website is working fine from our local machine. It's gonna take a while. Whoa, so it is working, and pretty cool. Now we have already made very good progress here. We use these packages, and we don't even publish onto npm, and then we can just create a React application to consume this package by using the Lerna monorepo. Okay, now we've already completed our first very simple project that the frontend A consumed the local package EVM Web3 hooks by Lerna monorepo management. So we are gonna make another example which makes this project, this monorepo bigger, and then we can practice another more to make you more familiar with the Lerna. Okay, so now we are gonna make another application, the front-end application called front-end B, and this one will be named DAPP-MS365 user DB, and this one will consume bus EVM Web3 hook and MS365 graph auth. So it will be like this front end for this one, and not sure why it has two, but anyway, front end consume this one, package A, and then I will say again this one will be package A, and this one will be package B. So frontend A consume package A, and frontend B consume bus package A and package B. So we are making this the second example. Okay, let's get to the code section. now we are having these two, right? This one is from an A, and this one is package A. So now we are gonna create another package B. By this time we just directly cd into our packages. Okay, and we are going to directly clone the package of our package B, which is this one, and we will copy this one, copy the link, and then git clone this package, and we will see the package here shows up right away. And we first need to make the modification for the package name. So remember, is add color for live slash. Okay, and then the version will be 0, and this one will be 0 as well, and the same as before, we don't need man again. And okay, I think that's what we need to do for this package. Save. And okay, now what we need to do is simply go back to the root folder, the project folder, and yarn install. And then it will install some other packages because it has some other dependencies that this the Lerna project doesn't have yet. Okay, so now I think it's working, and then now we can build this package npx Lerna, and then we need to define the scope, which is the we don't need this, which is this one. Okay, and then we run build, and you will see the run build. As soon as the run build is ran successfully, and then you will see that this shows up here. Okay, and then we can go to the next step. I think this package now is working fine. Now we need to package B has already done. Now we can go to the next step, which is cloning our another front end B, which is this one. And we just repeat the same process. We copy this link, and then we can cd into the packages, and then git clone. Pretty cool. Git clone this one, and we'll see we have another package here, but probably we are not going to have this name. We are going to name it as web property app dash ms365 userdb. So the name will be associate with the name of this one. Cool. And here inside the this one, inside this package, we will need to do some modification. The first one is the name of the package. We will name it colorful live slash app-ms365 userdb, and the version is 0.0.0.0, and the most important part comes here. Here we are not gonna use this one anymore. We are gonna use colorful live slash web3 dash bm dash web3 dash book, and this one will be 0.0. And another one is we are gonna consume another package B, right? So this one will be called for live slash well. The name is, let's get to the here, and then we just copy this one and then pass in here and change the version 0.0.0. Okay, I think that's pretty much what we need to do for this file, and then we can yarn install the package for all the packages inside the Lerna project, including this one. So it become very fast because all those packages are using common module inside the root node module, so it's gonna be very fast. And now we can get back to see if everything is working. Header, oops, okay, we are facing the same issue as before, so it will be the same solution as before as well. Okay, now hook also consume the EVM Web3 hook, so we are using this one, and then pretty nice. Oh, and then see another different arrow here, so we need to make it this right, and but it doesn't disappear. Why? We say this module package B, it doesn't have its corresponding type. Ooh, don't you think it's kind of familiar? Yeah, you are right, we need to define the type inside the package B, right? So inside the package B, we have the package JSON file, and you can see we don't have the types definition here. So now we need to see which type definition we are going to, not here, is this one, yes, this one. Okay, we don't have the type definition here, right? So now we are going to check which type definition we are going to use. We use CJS, and then there is the index.d-ts, so we are going to make use of this. So this one will be exactly the same as before, right? So let's go back to here, and then we are going to define a type, and then this will be in the dist, and then the CJS, and then as been told, this one. And then as soon as we save it, and then we probably be able to see the arrow has been gone away. Let's see. This one, right? This one, right? Okay, now the arrow has gone away. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, what we need to do is change the package. Well, this one. Okay, the same thing. Well, the same thing. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we need to do. Okay, so then we can try to run. We can try to, yeah, we can try to run the applications to see if it is working. And okay, we can run npx Lerna to define the scope of the project, and the name will be here, right? And run that. Okay, it seems working here, so it's listening to localhost 3000. So oh, this one didn't save it. Okay. Okay, so let's get to see if we can access this. It again might be taking a little bit longer because we need to learn and need to build this project from scratch. And then as you can see now, it is working. Awesome. Request fail. The reason is that this application request required our Microsoft 3065 Azure credential. So what we need to do is add a credential here. So where is it? I'm not gonna show you the just give me a second. We will gonna make just where is it? This one, right? So what we need to do is create a new file, and then with env, it contains all the credential files here for the Azure application. If you don't know what to fill in here, you will need to go to my another package, another video to explain how to use the Microsoft 365 SharePoint to as a backend for the Web3 project. Okay. So now I'm going to fill in the credential. Give me a second. Okay, now the credential has been filled in. Now we can try it again. We rerun it. Oops. Again. And to see if it is working. Yeah, and then you will see there is a environment variable loaded from this this directory. And let's go back to here to see if it is working. Okay, you can see it right away. The username is fetched from our database. So now we can just go to update my username, and then probably I say happy, we say colorful, and then mail is colorful@com, and then we go update, and then we need to sign this wallet thing. Again, if you don't know what I'm doing, you just go to my another video to see what is this. I have a crash course for building this website, and then you can see the username changed because I made the change, and that's pretty much all. So you can, let's go back to this diagram. You can see now we have these two package, we get these two from N, and then consume our package npm package here, not by fetching the data from cloud, but using our local development phase package. And then if we find it is okay, usually we do this kind of thing in test phase because we want to know if our package under development are working fine with our consumer. So we will need to do fetch it directly from here without local machine, without fetching, without publishing our package onto npm management cloud. So that's all we need. That's all we need to do for this video. I probably make this video as a series video. I will probably for next step to teach you how to publish it to npm through Lerna, and then Lerna also provide a kind of useful command line tool to publish our packages to npm using the Git repository. So it's kind of interesting to use the mono report to manage our npm project. So I hope this video is gonna be helpful for you. If it is helpful for you, please just thumb up or subscribe, and I will see you in another video.